Eala climbs to new career best 49th in official WTA rankings. Manila, Philippines. Alexandra Eala moved up to a new career best 49th in the latest official Women's Tennis Association (WTA) rankings on Monday. The Filipino netter topped her previous high by a notch and climbed 4 notches higher than her last week's ranking of 53rd. Eala is coming off to a semifinal finish at the ASB Classic in Auckland, New Zealand, falling to Chinese Wang Xinyu 7-5, 5-7, 4-6 last Saturday. Finishing as a runner-up, Wang improved from 57th to 43rd in the rankings. Eala claimed 98 ranking points, 83 net gain, for her semis finish for a total of 1159. Before her semis defeat, Eala topped Croatian Donna Vekic in the round of 32, 4-6, 6-4, 6-4. Another Croatian Petra Marcinko in the round of 16, 6-0, 6-2, and Polish Magda Linette in the quarterfinals, 6-3, 6-2. The 20-year-old also made a semifinal finish in the doubles category with American partner Iva Jovic. Eala and Jovic yielded to Xu Yifan and Yang Zhaoxian in the semis, 5-7, 3-6, last Friday. Times. I just want to thank every single one of you for your support, taking the time and effort out of your day to be there and cheer me on with the other girls, said Eala in a Facebook video by ASB Classic. It means so much, especially at this time of the year. I couldn't thank you more, and I had such a fun time playing here in Auckland, and I hope I can be back next year. Eala is set to compete in an exhibition at the Kuyon Classic set, from January 13th to 15th in Melbourne. Advertisement. The 5'9" netter will then make her main draw debut at the Australian Open on January 18th. Rising beyond limits, Eala climbs to career best number 49 in official WTA rankings. There are moments in sport that transcend the scoreboard, when raw determination, youthful audacity, and a dream nurtured far from tennis's traditional powerhouses converge and break barriers. Alexandra Eala's ascent to a career best number 49 in the Women's Tennis Association (WTA) rankings is one of those rare moments that reverberates not just through the statistics of the game, but through the heart of a nation and the spirit of every aspiring athlete who dares to dream beyond expectation. At just 20 years old, Eala has rewritten the narrative of Philippine tennis, a journey marked by stunning breakthroughs, historic firsts, and a tenacity that refuses to respect limits. Her rise to world number 49 is the culmination of years of effort, belief, and moments that forced the world to take notice. From dreams to reality, the making of a champion. Born in Quezon City, Philippines, Eala's journey began on the courts of her homeland, but her ambitions were always global. Early on, it was clear she possessed a rare blend of agility, creativity, and mental resilience, qualities that would define her as a competitor on the professional circuit. What truly signaled her arrival on the world stage was a decision to train at the Rafa Nadal Academy in Spain, a formative experience that sharpened her technique and instilled the discipline required to compete with the best. There, she learned not just to play tennis, but to think the sport, to embrace moments of adversity, and to develop a mindset capable of turning underdog status into upset victories, even against the most seasoned opponents. A breakthrough season, slaying giants and shattering ceilings. Eala's rise didn't happen overnight. It was the result of a series of bold performances that sparked headlines and rewrote history for Philippine tennis. In the 2025 Miami Open, she captured the world's attention by defeating multiple former major champions, including a stunning victory over world number 2 Iga Swiatek, en route to an improbable semifinal run. These victories weren't just upsets, they were declarations of a new kind of player emerging on the world stage. Fearless, strategic, and at times sublime in execution. This impressive showing vaulted her into the top 100 of the WTA rankings, making her the first Filipina ever to achieve that milestone. From an initial ranking outside the top 140, she soared into global recognition, beating expectations and recalibrating what was thought possible. This was just the start. Later in 2025, Eala reached the final of the Eastbourne Open, marking another historic first, the first WTA final appearance by a Filipino player. She also celebrated her first WTA 125 title in Guadalajara, an achievement that boosted her confidence and WTA points tally. Along the way, she became the first Filipino to win a main draw match at the US Open, consolidating her status not as a promising youngster, but as a proven competitor at the highest level of the sport. The significance of number 49, more than a ranking. Climbing to number 49 in the WTA rankings might appear at first to be just another number in a sport where positions fluctuate every week. But for Eala, and for the Philippines, it means much more. It means breaking into the top 50, an elite club that represents consistency, excellence, and relevance on the WTA tour. In a landscape dominated by players from tennis strongholds like the United States, Europe, and Australia, her presence near the top 50 affirms a journey of persistence and gradual mastery. It also reflects her ability to perform under pressure, adapt to different surfaces, and compete week after week against seasoned professionals. Unlike June's events where success can be fleeting, maintaining a ranking inside the top 50 shows that Eala is not just a flash of brilliance, she is a fixture on the world stage. More than a player, a symbol of possibility. For many young athletes in the Philippines and across Southeast Asia, Eala's story is a beacon of hope. Tennis is a sport that demands resources, travel, and access to competitive opportunities around the globe, often barriers for players from countries where tennis infrastructure isn't deeply rooted. Eala's triumphs testify that with the right blend of talent, support, and opportunity, those barriers can be overcome. Her rise has energized a generation of fans and players, drawing attention to tennis in a country where basketball and boxing have traditionally dominated the sporting landscape. Local tournaments, tennis clinics, and greater media interest have followed her success, expanding the sport's reach and inspiring renewed enthusiasm for tennis among Filipino youth. Moreover, her ranking achievement has global significance, too, illustrating the diversity of the sport and reminding fans that excellence in tennis can emerge from unexpected places. Looking ahead, the next chapter. Reaching number 49 is not an endpoint, it's a springboard. As the new season unfolds, Eala's focus will naturally shift to sustaining and improving her ranking while making deeper runs in Grand Slams and WTA events. Competitions like the Australian Open, where ranking points are plentiful and opportunities to shine are immense, will be key stages for her next breakthroughs. Her recent preparation at tournaments like the Kuyong Classic shows she's methodically building towards success in the majors. The ambitions of a young player with the world at her feet evoke a narrative familiar to fans of sport. The quest for mastery, the hunger to compete among the best, and the belief that greatness is built one match at a time.